This is the MLB pregame show, and I'm Matt Vasgersian, and as we draw nearer to the first pitch of Game 1 in the series, we'll give you the latest installment of our Topps Player Spotlight. Darren James is our focus, and he's one of those young players in the game right now who many believe could be a superstar down the road.
Yeah, I really like what the future holds for him. You know, he's still developing his game, and he's playing decently well right now, but I really believe he'll become a force to be reckoned with in a few years. I've heard that he's a hard worker and that he's eager to learn as much as he can while his career is young, which is really good to hear. You know, some guys, they kind of rest on the talent they come into the league with, and a lot of times their careers don't pan out the way people thought they would. Sounds like this guy is different, so I'm excited to see what he turns into.
All right, pregame festivities are wrapping up. It's time for baseball. A nice shot there of the nighttime skies over Turner Field in Atlanta. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series. Jace Peterson comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Jace Peterson.
He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And the throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started here. Anthony Goes will stride in now. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's ball game.
Yeah, that was a good one for him, and he needed it because, as you can see, his batting average on the year ain't pretty.
Pulls the string on that one strike. EK, as we look at the Cubs entering play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, and you look back to that last game, you'll take production like that anytime you can get it. It makes a starter's life easier. Heck, it makes your whole staff breathe easier. Now a good shot to maybe get those 2 runs right back here in the bottom of the first. The top 2 guys in the lineup come through here with back-to-back hits.
Freddie Freeman will stand in, and his guys have got something cooking now with 2 on and nobody out.
And down by 2, this is a good opportunity to try to put yourselves level.
Hey, plays it 2. Let's roll it off.
Hard hit ball to second. There is La Stella. A bare hand for 1. On to Rizzo, and it's a double play. Now a chance here in Atlanta to take a look at the Braves starting lineup. Who stands out to you, EK?
Well, guys, everybody should be looking out for that guy in the number 3 spot. He currently leads the National League in batting average, and a big reason for that is the approach he takes to the plate. He's patient enough to wait for his pitch and aggressive enough to crush it. And if it's there, he's been a lot of fun to watch this year.
Nope.
And he lays off for ball 1.
And even after the double play, you can still make something out of this inning with a simple base hit here.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And this one is off the catcher's glove, and that might be a run. And it is a run. Full count, 3-2.
Yeah, and that's not the pitch you want to throw on 2-2. I mean, that was so high, he didn't even have to think about swinging at it.
And another foul ball. He spoils another one, and will do it again. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk. Benjamin Hunter will stride in now. Back in the lineup after being limited to pinch hit duties in yesterday's ball game. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1.
Now you've got the tying run over at first. 2 away. He's going to be looking to try and find a gap right here and bring that guy all the way around to score.
Got it.
Hayward is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. A couple of hits here.
Hey, drive it deep, Big Doc. Here we
The
go.
pitcher, Darren James, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here.
Textbook sack situation here, guys.
Looking to bunt here, but he can't connect, and that's the first strike. EK, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
And they were able to put together a good performance in the victory yesterday afternoon, so they'll see if they can keep it going here.
Billy Belanger will stand in here with 2 on. And now, following the walk and the single, do you get the sense, EK, that they're getting to him just a bit?
Maybe a little. I wouldn't be too worried just yet. He's shown the ability to bounce back before, but it's also looking like he might not have his very best stuff.
Adam Jones gets a shot now with deuces all around. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 2. Leading off the inning, Jason McClain, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning, the number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Well, guys, the book on Rusty is that he can sometimes have a tall strike zone. Pretty consistent, though.
And now there's no happier person in the ballpark. Darren James has just recorded his first hit as a big leaguer. And as you'd expect would happen, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
And you know, Matt, nothing can quite prepare you for this kind of moment. Of course, as a player, you always expect to do well. And in your head, you've got a certain idea of what it's going to feel like. But there's quite a difference between imagining how it's going to feel and then actually getting that first hit.
Dennis Cole will stand in, and as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against the southpaws than he does against right-handers.
Hey, double him up. Let's go.
And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe four-seam it every once in a while. And when he does, you can forget it.
And the sinking fastball, called strike 3, and that's out number 1. With a moment now, let's take a look at the Cubs' alignment on defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, Matty, this team has committed the fewest errors in the National League. They're fundamentally sound, and anytime there's a routine ball hit, that's as good as an out. Can't wait to watch him here.
And the pitcher will indeed try and move his runners as he gets this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
Number 8, second baseman.
So stepping in, Jace Peterson, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Belanger is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Some of our nation's young minds. Leading off the inning, Anthony goes, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Anthony goes.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
Come on, guys.
1-0 pitch is a slider, swung on and missed, 1-1.
Hey, no one down here.
And he takes a called strike 2.
Now that he's fully loose out there, you can see he's getting a little more zip on that fastball than he had coming out of the gate.
Down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. So the leadoff man's gone, and that'll bring in the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
One down, one down.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Let's go, guys. Let's go.
Third inning here, 3-1 our score. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Freeman will head to second.
Cut hole.
And he's in there safely. He's got a double. So a good job of going the other way here as he checks in with the one-out double. And as we check out the Braves leaders in that category, you can see he currently sits number 3 on the roster in that department.
Yeah, he's not setting the world on fire with doubles, but he's getting his fair share. Definitely an important part of this offense.
And this ball's hit sharply toward the first base coaching box. It's a foul ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
Ball 1.
That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure.
All right, so he sort of wasted one up right there. Now I think we'll see a breaking ball down in the zone, trying to get him to swing and miss.
Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away. Benjamin Hunter is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
And, you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
The 0-1 pitch. High and deep to right center. Jones going back, still going back. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Atlanta, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Darren James is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
First pitch on its way. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1.
Hey, get your pitch right now.
And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
I got to think he's going to leave the bat on his shoulder again here, even 2-0. This approach hasn't been too sharp so far to lead off the inning.
Flipped out the other way towards short. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
And it's just the 4th inning here, but he's on.
Billy Belanger is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat. Leading off the inning, Jason McLean, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Hey, let's go right here.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. And, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
This is dangerous because out of anybody in this lineup, this guy's probably the most likely to want to run, so look out.
Stepping in now, Tony Cruz. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And the throw will come to first, so the sacrifice works as planned.
Boy, that's not always an easy pitch to bunt right there. That's up at the letters, and that can produce a lot of pop-ups. You know, pitchers, when they know that the bunt is on, they're not going to make it easy for you. But he's able to get the bat head on top of the baseball and get the bunt down.
Hey, we got one.
The 0-1 delivery. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Catch made out there in right center as the runner will tag from second. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Digging in to try it again, Matt Wisler. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance. He's set. Here it comes. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4.
Hey, 2 out.
Hit high in the air down the right field line. Hayward on the run. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So no runs here, no base hits, no errors, and 1. Jace Peterson will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
The windup and the 0-1. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
Hey, nobody out now. No,
That misses 1-2.
Good changeup right there, down in the strike zone. Definitely the one they wanted to strike him out on, so that's a great job to lay off.
Tried to shoot the corner, and he missed it. 2-2.
Boy, that's a good take there. I don't think I could have laid off that one.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Oh, that's just a blazer right there. He says, enough with trying to get you to chase. This is mano a mano, and he throws it right past him.
Standing in now, Anthony goes. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Jones is under it.
I go.
And that's the second out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 5.
Freddie Freeman steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Here we go.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Braves. They still trail it here 3-1. Pablo Medrano will get the call here as he'll start the 6th inning on the mound.
Pablo Medrano.
Darren James indeed will bat for himself here with his guys up by 2 here in inning number 6.
Well, I think this is the right move right here, Matt. He's throwing the ball well, and, you know, maybe he can do something at the plate, too.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go, kid.
Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1.
That got in his kitchen big time right there.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2.
Hey, wait for a good one and drive, and I'll pick one out.
And that just misses the corner inside to even the count at 2-2. Grounder down the line at third, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And the 6th inning opens with a fly out, 1 away. Sammy Vaccaro will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6 as they try to get something going.
And this whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the 1 run. That's it.
Fastball in there for a called strike. For that man right there, just the 1 run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike, 0-2.
And this is part of why he's had a lot of success so far. He's done a lot of work on the edges and stayed out of the middle of the strike zone.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
And he's having a rough go of it so far. His second strikeout of the ball game. You can see him gesturing that he thinks that pitch was outside, but you know, I think once he gets a look at it in the clubhouse, he'll probably change his tune.
Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Benjamin Hunter comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Boy, he is putting on a clinic out there right now. These guys don't know what to look for.
Breaking ball, called third strike as that catches the zone for out number two.
And I can tell you, from facing guys like this my whole career, you may think you're getting a curveball, but when a guy's throwing in the high 90s, it's darn near impossible to sit on one.
Into the box now, Jason McLean, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one.
Two outs. Let's get out of here.
Swing and a little tapper. Throw is up the line as it gets away. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word.
Well, he knew he had to hurry the throw. I mean, this is one of the faster guys in the league, so he didn't really have time to get his feet set, and he winds up rushing the throw, and he gets away.
Here we go.
Into the box, Tony Cruz. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Hey, two-way now.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. One and two now as that one's fouled off. We're in the sixth inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Liner towards second. That gets down, and the inning will continue. Around third and being waved on home. The run scores from second. It's now a 3-2 contest. And he's 2 for 2 as he's in there with a double.
Well, I got to tell you, I love the way this guy just lets it rip. Ahead in the count, behind in the count. It really doesn't matter to this guy. He's just going to go up hacking. And he drives in a run right here as he just drills this one for 2 bases.
Dennis Cole is in for the third time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. He picks up double number 2 on the year. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
And now 0-2 here. This is where you need to expand the zone. If it's close, you got to let it fly.
Trying to hold the lead. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Jones moves over. And the inning is over. Braves will settle for just the one. We're through 6 full. Cubs. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he really pitched well. He ran into a few problems here and there along the way, but aside from that, he was definitely a difference maker out there.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more